I swear to God.
Mari.
This is all y'all get. I am not the one to be fucked with. Yeah. Hey, the pussy got 9 lives, I'm spin it back 9 times. Barely a pushing, I take it as high crime. We finna DEFCON 5. Who in the fuck you take me in top 4 if we ain't in them top 5s? Talking on phone, we turning your block hot. This a type of a drive-by. Look, I take your sauce and become mine. He'll tell what I do in my fun time. He be sweating. Whoever you sons riding, take a listen to me and he run crying, punching everything out of one line. And I bite into a beat and become tight and Deji hitting the feel like a nut shot. I give him 8 to his 32, nothing hot. Pop shots, ain't panning out. I can sit down and I'm standing out. Oh, I'm molded through the sand I'm out. I give a fuck what you handing out. I pray my city, you're fanning out. He fearing the yeah. On that shit, not a surprise. First time that he hearing the yeah. I can see it in his eyes. He ain't finna slide. Nah, he ain't finna slide. Nah, he ain't finna slide. Nah, he ain't finna slide.
Yo, I'm finna slide on the block like Torpedo and Bomb. I seen what he on. I throw up a sign on my dolphin and eat him like cone. It's sparking a rock, I'm the killer with gone. Boom, boom, boom. Go to fofo like the manga chapter.
Yo, I'm gonna wait until some people are in here. Maybe I'll start playing some games until people filter in. But at some point, while people are here, I want to play what I'm working on because I think it's sick. Maybe I'll even keep working on it. But let's see. What's updating? PUBG. And after that, Elden Ring has a thing. Oh, yo, we got Absolute Zero. All right. Yo, Zero, you want to hear some music? You want to hear some shit I'm working on? Cause I got a tasty little jam that I'm starting up. It's going pretty good. How about yourself? I know I'm responding to shit like, you know, a full minute after it's sent, but I like to. Someone asks how's it going. I'm gonna tell them how it's going. I'm very excited. Outlier. This is the first stream after Outlier dropped, and that went really well. People really liked it, and it's performing well. So I'm very excited to keep going in that direction, you know. So that's why that's why I got so excited working on this track. And that's why the stream is late, because I was like recording stuff and I was like, no wait, I still have 5 minutes, I can keep recording, and then, you know. Ooh, shit, a remix of a Maguire song. Well, you gotta let me hear that. And one of these days, you and me gotta get some work in. Like, I know you had like some orchestral shit, right? That would be super sick to do with like the metalcore stuff. Maybe we could collab on a beat. Real quick, I'm remembering I have snacks. I need to grab those. Yeah, let me pause the music real quick and just that moving more. Oh fuck yeah, doing some singing shit. I highly recommend it. Singing is pretty neat. All right, yeah, I'm gonna switch over to this. Let me play what I got recorded. Well, actually, I'm not sure how close to done the vocals are. I'm not sure how much of that I want to preview, but I made this beat. I found this RJ Payson, you know, that guitarist on TikTok. I found a sample of him and this other guy, Dante Swan. Oh fuck yeah. Um, yeah. Suyo is super dope. Sorry, I just got a text. Suyo it has been working on that like whole metalcore side of things, and I definitely wanna work with him on some stuff like that. I've worked with him on a couple other things, but it's all been like hip hop and hyperpop stuff. So would be super cool to do some of the more melodic type shit. Uh, but yeah, let me play this beat.
Well done.
Yeah, RJ Payson and Dante Swan, they're sick. For doing a beat breakdown on this. Yeah, absolutely. Although I don't actually wait, no, I can I'd have to download the project folder cuz I made this on my laptop. You know, maybe this will be like a half gaming, half music making stream. After all, I didn't stream yesterday. Uh let me because it'd be cool to do a beat breakdown, and it'd also be cool to maybe work on some more stuff like this because I've got I just downloaded the stuff that I used to make these two, well, three technically, because there's like a guitar, bass, and drum rompler thing from Contact. Is that what it's called? Anyway, yeah. Let me download this project file. It'd be totally cool to do a little beat breakdown. I got some crud in my eyes. Alright, yes, please download this file. How long is this gonna take? Oh, 30 seconds. Let's go. Oh, actually, it says I've already done. Let me put it on the desk. J. Payson, Dante. I'm thinking I might have to make this like an Elden Ring song. Let's see. Yeah, Contact. Yeah, so like doing rock drums, it's very different if you're used to using like sampled drums, cuz you have to not just think about what sound is hitting at what time. You also have to think about the expression of the sound. Like, I'm doing snare hits on the 3 and the halftime section, right? That's easy. That's just a dubstep fucking beat. But you have to like think about how hard is the snare being hit, at what angle is it being hit. You have to change all that. Um it's totally different from programming other drums. Yes, I will save just two. Yeah, I think I might make this an Elden Ring song because they the RJ Payson is always getting used in those oh, sup Dean. They're always getting used in those TikTok Elden Ring edits, and I thought, oh well, I'll just make a song where the AMV is a Elden Ring edit, you know? Let's see, plugins, contact. I know that I downloaded. Let me figure this out. I just gotta find where the plugins are saved, I guess. Hmm. File management. VST. Native Instruments, VST. Okay. Actually, wait, I want this. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely struggling. I like I said, I did all this on my laptop, which is crazy because my laptop is fucking, you know, 10 years old. Bro, I know that it. Come on. Oh wait, I don't want here. What I want is manage. Okay. There. All right. Find a plug. Gonna say augmented strings. A contact. Right. Right. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. All right. Let's try this again. Oh, wrong thing. Okay. Still says it doesn't have contact. I This is fucking. Did I do this on like contact 6 instead of 7? That's crazy. Like, did I go through all that installation and it didn't even install the thing that I actually needed? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, well, I can't do a beat breakdown right this second. We gotta wait 3 minutes for this plugin to download. My bad about that. I thought that would be a quick fix. It seems I was wrong. Well, we got 3 minutes to kill. Let me boot up Guilty Gear. Just see what happens when I boot it up. It says update queued. Oh my god, is nothing. How long is this gonna take? This is what I get for streaming out of a shed. I need to run an Ethernet cord out of the like Wi-Fi extender in here. My green's pitiful right now. All right, well we got 1 minute of on the contact download. Why do I live in a shed? I don't live here. But this is the studio. This is the this is where the magic happens. It's, you know, it's a sealed environment. Well, you know, as sealed as an uninsulated shed can be. Let's see. That looks a little bit better on the green screen. Me and McGuire and Aster do not all live together. Because I have cats and McGuire is allergic. Is he a bitch? He could get on fucking antihistamines, but no. He hates me and wants me to die. So What's up, McGuire? Welcome to my worst stream yet because fucking nothing was downloaded. Yeah, okay. Less than a minute on both of these, although I feel like it's been saying less than a minute on this contact download for a fucking second. Thanks, McGuire. It'll be FL Studio in a second. Here, there we go. Now we got that moving background. Alright, it's installing Contact. And Guilty Gear is done. Alright. I'm gonna start up Guilty Gear just to have something going on. But we are gonna swap that out to FL Studio in a second. Actually, let me play it for you, McGuire. I don't know if you heard it. I put it in the group chat, but let's see. It's this thing that I made that samples RJ Payson and Dante Swan, and I turned it into a full metalcore beat. Using Contact, which is what I've been trying to download this whole time, so that I could actually show how I made this beat. Yeah, did you listen to that beat? Oh, it's got music. Oh no. There we go. Well, once this cutscene ends, I'll show you the project because there actually are some hyperpop elements that I ended up not using. Actually, let me just go ahead and yeah, so with a little rearranging, I could totally add some hyperpop stuff. Maybe this will be a Guilty Gear song, but I was saying I think I want to make it an Elden Ring song because RJ Payson, the guitarist, gets sampled in Elden Ring edits all the time, and they're so fucking sick. Oh, did they end at the same time? Oh my god, that's too perfect. That's crazy. All right. Well, so here's the project. Finally, fucking finally. So here's what we got. This is the sample taken from TikTok. And that pretty much goes throughout the whole thing. And I basically just wanted to make this feel as, you know, massive as possible. So I downloaded Contact and I added a whole bunch of guitar layers. So that's like the whole rhythm section. I did lower the riff for like for the chorus, cause I felt like when the riff was too loud it was a little busy, but yeah, got all that together, and then a Contact bass. And then I've got these synth layers. They're pretty quiet and in the background. Oh, that's not the other synth. This is the other synth. So all the background layers together. I think I did a pretty good job of making it feel big. Although I think I want to talk to like Jonold or Sinewave about like what to do to like give it the oomph it really needs, you know? So that plus the guitar, the sample. And then, the fun part, the drums. So it's a halftime thing in the first part. And then it's double time. Now, to be totally fair, the velocity on the drums, I mean, would you say the drums are the part that lacks the oomph? Because I would say it's the guitars and stuff. I would say that needs some beefing. And looking at, Tonal Balance Pro, it looks like it's pretty low in the low mids. Honestly. Oh yeah, that already makes a pretty big difference. And I guess if the drums are feeling a little underappreciated, maybe what I could do is I could sidechain, because I have the bass sidechained. Let me try that out. Yeah. Yeah, I think sidechaining it made a huge difference. You can still slightly hear Guilty Gear in the background, and that should not be happening. Hey, stop that. There we go. Jesus. Is verbing drums a thing? Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've got room sound, so I didn't really want to add reverb, but let's try that. Yeah, they might blend in a little bit better now. I think the reverb was the right call. Beefing the snare. Let's see. Maybe what I could do is I could layer something with this. I was thinking about doing that. Like something a little bit more synthetic. I have the velocity on the snare turned all the way up. He's smacking the shit out of it. Let's find a synthetic snare that like I don't know. That could work. Yeah, I think that already adds a little bit. Hee. Do. It just needs to blend in with it. Sup, SSB? This was gonna be a gaming stream, and it might still be a gaming stream later, but we are beefing snares. Yeah, we could do that. Get rid of these. I think it needs some kind of like moment where there's a little bit of it of speed. Wow, wow, McGuire, you're so good at this music thing. You should do it for a living. Oh, hell yeah. Have fun on that cover. That sounds sick. Well, now that I've done all this work to beef up this beat, I kind of wanna import the vocals that I did. That's why the stream was late. If anyone's curious, I was really into recording vocals for this. Wow. You're living the American dream, McGuire. That's what every American is born to do. What everyone yearns to do. All right. See if I can find the project that I recorded all that stuff on. Oh, and I forgot to show the hyperpop stuff. I'll experiment with that after I put these vocals in. What's the best way to do this? I'll just export these as mixed stems, I guess. Yeah. Well, or I guess I could like save the I wish there was a way that you could blend projects. Like take two projects and just add everything from one into the other, like the mixing tracks, the samples, all that. It's cuz otherwise what you have to do to like have that same level of control is like export all the raw audio and save all of the mixing channel things as presets, which I guess I could do, but for now I'm just gonna export this as mixed stems. Logic lets you copy and paste across projects. I hate to say it, but Apple may take the W in terms of DAWs. I really hate to say it because I hate to give Apple any credit. I'm sitting here eating like people on the internet don't have extreme misophonia. I apologize, y'all. Okay. Let's see. I will eat master file and I will eat the recording channel insert 99. What? Okay, but and current I've got. There we go. All right. Extreme mesothelioma. Hey, did you know that if you or a loved one has been diagnosed? It's so funny that like those ads, which are for like, okay, it's for lawyers to get some money in a class action lawsuit, but like at the end of the day, it's about like a serious disease, and yet everyone remembers it. Is this what Aster didn't record anything with me. I do want to work on something with Aster. I want to work on something for Hazbin Hotel. I want to work on a couple things for Hazbin Hotel because I think that could pop off. But we ended up just not recording anything. You make the beat first or the vocals then the beat. Find it hard to make a beat before the vocals. I've never heard of recording the vocal. Well, okay. If you have like an idea for a song and you record some like scratch vocals and then you build a beat around that, I would understand that. But I would never like record like the final vocals and then do the beat. Yeah, you need to do something for Hazbin, McGuire. I'm sorry, I keep calling you by your first name. It's because we're such close buddies. But for real, Hazbin Hotel, like, first of all, like, I think the show's probably gonna be pretty good. I like, Hell of a Boss, but, on top of that, like, the fan base is ravenous. You will get 1 million streams. It's because we are lovers. I always knew you felt the same. Why do I still hear fucking Guilty Gear? I keep pulling the thing all the way down and it says no. Alright. Alright. Fuck it, we're making a whole song on stream. We're making an Elden Ring song on stream. I gotta change the title on YouTube. Cause this has just turned into, I'm just like, I've already recorded vocals and let's see. Did I put this into the right thing? I think so. Fucking, where is Soothe? Soothe. Alright. Alright. Oh no! Don't fucking crash on me! No! fucking die on me, FL Studio. We were so close! Ah! I do need to get you on my songs more. I'm sorry that it's because I don't drop. Like, you were getting me on a bunch of songs, but it didn't matter because you would drop every week. But I dropped like once every 3 months, and so I would just I like, and I want to work with like new people every time that I work on something. So like, if I got you on a song once a month, you'd be on all of my songs. Whereas if you got me on a song once a month, it would be a quarter of your songs. But I'm gonna fix it. We're gonna get some shit in together. Honestly, we should make a has-been thing together. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, main vocals, that in there, put that into that. We're gonna save. We're gonna load up. Soothe. Even at 0, I could still hear it. That's true. You did do a stretch of featuring me on 4 songs in a row. All right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Ooh. Scram. And then I got arms. I don't know why I said harms. One is a single one. And then I had a low. Alright, let's put these together. Cream. Oh, that one's the right one. I don't know if anyone's gonna understand this, but right now I have the Homicide Life on the Streets opening song stuck in my head, which is a weird thing to have stuck in your head because it's like fucking ambient noise. It's because I was watching it last night. Alright.
Carry me on my way. I know that glory will find me in my grave. On my way. I know that glory will find me in my grave.
Shout out to Dino Thunder though. I watched SPD when that was airing, and that was my shit. And I think Dino Thunder came like right before that, or maybe after. I don't remember, but I remember seeing ads for Dino Thunder. It comes out this weekend, like the 19th or 20th. So, hey, I'm down to record at MagFest. If you want to, so I want to get Aster on the thing, but honestly, you would fit on it great because it's pop. Like, what I want to do is I want to do something dark for Angel Dust, like not like serious because it's Angel Dust, but like kind of seedy, and then something like really poppy for Charlie. I think that'd be super cool. Anyway.
Carry me on my way. I know that glory will find me in my grave. I'll be the last one standing.
This is undercompressed. See, this is why I wanted to like just insert all of the stuff into it. That's true. That's true. I mean, I think all three of us could be on it.
Carry me on my way.
I guess I could just, for the sake of this, I could just...
Carry me on my way. I know that glory will find me in my grave. I'll be the last one standing. Carry me on my way. Carry me on my way.
Why does it sound like I'm in a fucking, like...
Carry me on my way.
I don't know. Sounds rough, but
Carry me on my way. I know that glory will find me in my grave. I'll be the last one standing.
starting to get some buffering.
Carry me on my way. Carry me on my way.
Yeah, it sounds crackly, and as much as I like recording in the shed, I think it's like a pretty good environment for recording. There's definitely some shit in here that is giving me some weird resonances, and I need to buy a booth. I need to buy an actual booth.
Carry me on my way. I know that glory. Carry me on my way. I know that glory will find me in my grave. I'll be the last one standing. Carry me on my way. I know that glory will find me in my grave. I'll be the last one standing.
Sounds better. I don't know.
Carry me.
I'll probably re-record some of this. Yeah, find a fucking has-been beat. Or we could use the beat that me and Aster selected. We did pick a beat. We just didn't record anything.
Carry me on my way. I know that glory will find me in my grave. I'll be the last one standing.
All right. Needs mixing. Needs possible re-recording. But that's what I've got for like the first half of the hook. I need to come up with a second half.
I
people should talk about the way that they structure their hooks, and not just like, oh, A section and B section. I mean, like, when you're writing a melody, what's the thought process that you have for, like, where the peaks and valleys are, and where's the you know, how do you strike a balance between movement in your melody and repetition so that you can have something catchy? You know, more people need to talk about that. But anyway, that being said, I think I want to like go a little higher for the second half and have something be a little bit more like repetitive, something driving to go with that double time beat. I don't know, something like that. This is how the professionals write melodies. If you were curious, we just fucking yodel until something sounds good. Like but this is what I mean when I think people should talk about like the way that they come up with melodies and stuff. So like that is higher than the I don't know what to call it, the main note in the first half, like on my way, and I'm way, and I'm going da da way. Actually, wait, is it high? Way, no, it's actually lower. Oh, yeah. So like, I feel like it should be higher. Sup, QL? Welcome to the stream. Yo, you gotta hear this shit. I self-produced this beat. Feel that, Ravencroft. I'm the reason I don't self-produce a lot of the time is because I can't get shit to sound the way that I really want it. Because a lot of the time I have like very specific things in mind. Let me hold that sample. You can sample this if you want, because it's an RJ Payson sample. Like, his whole TikTok is like, sample this, and so that people can steal his shit, and then he just asks for like a production credit, and then he, you know, probably gets a shit ton of money from splits. So yeah, take this sample. But hey, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I'm liking how we beefed this. On God, we beefed. Yeah, I just do I want to spend the time on stream fucking with these vocals? I guess let me go into the other project and export the raw vocals and shit. And in the time that it takes for me to do that, y'all in the chat can tell me if you want to watch me fiddle around with vocals and coming up with a with a second melody. Yeah, no, I don't self-produce most of my shit. Out of curiosity, how much stuff have I self-produced? Like if we go, let's do this on stream while I'm waiting for people to answer my first question. Let's see. Do I have like a fucking filter on here? No, it's just weirdly cropped like that. Oh, I see. Hold up. We'll fix this real quick. Although actually, maybe I will leave it zoomed in because I want to look at this window. Yeah. Okay. Sungjin Woo, Outlier. Not produced by me. Produced by Yago with some additional production by Jonold. Bloom. That was produced by T57 The Tank, I believe. Shout out to the guy who did this video. I wonder who that could be. I wonder if it'll say. I wonder who did that edit for me. Yeah, T57 The Tank. I self-produced Mistake. I self-produced Spree. SOS worked with me to produce Abstract, but he did all the production. I didn't do any of the production directly. I just like gave him direction. Zom 100, that's a Gone beat. Oh my Gone. I Might, that's another T57 The Tank beat, I believe. Kill the Vibe is this like Russian producer. What's his name? Ermasharov, yeah. I did co-self-produce Black and Gray with Danny. Oh, you'll never guess who did the Mistake visuals. Yeah, self-prod this with Danny. He like found the sample and like a main drum loop, and then I added the other melodic layers and the verse drums. Let's see. Valor Mode, produced by I don't remember. I can never remember this one producer for some reason. Rini. This was a producer. You know, all the ones that aren't produced by me are usually just like type beats that I find online. Yeah, Zayak and Vendor. This one I didn't find the beat for. This was a like PFV throwaway, and I was there when it was recorded. Blue Flame Cypher, that one was by Worst, I believe. Chopper Freestyle, that was done by Mo, I believe, who I think like works with SOS. Yeah, whole bunch of cool producers. We're getting so far back. But yeah, out of those, how many did I self-produce? 1, 2, 3. If we go back a little bit further, the Bakugo song is like a co-production with Mildly Amusing. Anything else self-produced. Stronger, self-produced. That's it. Of all my nerdcore shit, that's all the shit that's self-produced. That's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total of. Welcome back, Zero. Talking about which songs I've self-produced. Yeah, of my last songs, which is so many. Fucking like. Fuck, I have so many unlisted playlists. Out of 31 songs. Oh, hang on, someone's knocking on the door. I did. I'm just. But yeah, I can. It might be. Let me. Yeah. Sorry, I was gonna write that down after I was done, but. No, it's fine. No problem. Apologies. This is a weird stream. But yeah, out of 31 songs, 5 of them were self-produced. But, you know, I like producing. I'm super down to like do more self-prod stuff in the future. Sup J Money? Welcome to the stream. Actually, it's the cops arresting me for stealing beats. For real though, I after I started making nerdcore, everything that every beat that I've used that wasn't like free for profit has been something that I have like paid for, if not like like talked to the producer directly. You know, like I SOS obviously worked directly with him. Outlier, I talked to Yago to get the stems. A lot of these I've like, you know, done stem work on. Yeah, self-production is cool because you get a lot of control, but on the other hand, you know, you gotta know how to make everything from scratch. Yeah, QL, you wanna hop in a Discord call? And talk about production? I gotta get off this stream in about like 20 to 30 minutes, but we could have a little on-stream chat if you want. Here, first of all, do we have each other on Discord? Gonna hide my messages real quick. Oh shit. Okay. Well, let me slide into your Instagram DMs and give you my dick sword. Oh, you did? Let me. How far back? I don't have any pending friend requests. So I see what you're saying. You said you will send. There we go. All right. All right. Hello? I'm not hearing anything. Hold on. Let me Oh, now I hear you. Ah, well, that explains it.
The button press. Hello. How's the stream going?
Honestly, terribly. You should have seen the beginning of the stream. This shit was a fucking disaster.
Well, I'm glad it's smoother now.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. Let me pull it up on my computer so I can see the
See the
chat.
chat.
Yeah, if anyone wants to talk to me.
We got a few viewers.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Well, I mean, you know, when I would stream a while back, it would be 0 the whole time. Now I've got it consistently at least 3.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I think the most I've seen in your stream is like 7, which I'm like, whoa, pulling the big numbers here.
I did get to over 10 once, but I think that was with McGuire's help. But
Of course.
But not to dwell on the numbers too much. I've heard that if you talk about that too much, it's actually bad, like algorithmically.
Oh, okay. Let's change topic.
I don't know why it's bad algorithmically. I guess like it could be like a detection thing, or it could just be like viewers when they hear you talking about the numbers, they just leave.
I think it could be like it breaks the immersion, like it breaks the fourth wall. And you start to realize, oh, this is a stream rather than like, or a video rather than, you know, watching it as content.
Right. I think that might be it. Real quick, I'm trying to see if I can adjust the audio settings so that. Well, you know what? I'll just turn down the master volume on FL so it doesn't like, because I increased the desktop volume for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So did you wanna like talk about this beat that I'm working on? Oh, I still have not shown the other arrangement that I had.
Yeah, sure. We can talk about that. I was just bored, so I'm down for anything.
Word. I feel that. I might have to like share my screen for you to be able to hear what I'm working on, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, real quick, I can do that.
Can you? Because I'm always interested in seeing how people like figure out how, like, from start to finish, how did you make this beat?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if you were here for it, but like the order that I was talking about, like all the layers and stuff, that's about the order that I did this in. I found the sample, and I did chop it up a little bit just to make sure everything was like right on beat. And then actually, did I do the guitars first? I knew that I wanted a full metalcore arrangement, so that meant drums, rhythm guitars, you know, and like a deep bass guitar. So I just was like going through that, adding the elements. You know, it starts off, you add one element because like I added the chug like rhythm guitar because I knew I needed some like low end support for the guitar. And then I do that, and I'm like, okay, well, this is good. It sounds beefier, but now I know I need something in the higher end. So I added like this ARP guitar, and then I was like, well, that's not enough support. So I add this like octave chugging kind of thing, and then I was like, okay, it needs more stuff to fill out the space, so I add the synth layer. And then it needs more support, so I add some strings. It's basically just...
Because how I make beats is completely different, you know, because I don't really use melodies like talking about. So just watching you like, you're like, oh, let me just add a bunch of these like extra melodies to this sample. It just blows my mind.
There is like I watched this video that talked about like Kanye West's like production process, and I would say your production style is probably closer to his, because for him it's like you have a main idea, like that, a melody or something, and you have just enough stuff in there to like get that idea across, and then nothing else.
That's the only time I want to be compared to Kanye. I'm okay with that comparison.
Yeah, as far as I know, there's no other similarities. Yeah,
No,
but so
because how I make a beat is I'll have like, I'm trying to think of the last beat I made where I didn't sample a song. I guess I just I use a lot of gross beat.
oh yeah.
I use so much gross beat, like if I could play the original sound of a beat I made and then what I turn the sample into, you would never be able to figure it out.
That's sick though. I mean, I love taking a sample and like really fucking with it. I think although our styles are different, I think there's a similarity in that if you take you start off with one sound and you know it needs something else, you know, maybe for you it's not as much of like filling out the spectrum, which that's what I'm doing when I'm adding all these elements. I'm like, okay, I need something to fill out the highs and the mids and stuff like that. But for you it might be more like I need to fill out the rhythm or fill out the like, you know,
Yeah, I get what you mean. There's a little bit of like, as I've been trying to grow as a producer, there's a little bit of trying to fill out the spaces, but it's more so like, what shit can I add to make it not boring? You know, because if you
Yeah.
break down my beats, it's like 5 different sounds, and
Right.
that can get boring if you want to have like a song that's more than a verse long. So
oh yeah.
that's why a bunch of my beats I stretch the sample or make it go really fast or add in like some percussion loops, because that just, you'd be surprised how far that can take a beat.
Oh yeah. That's the like the first kind of like, when I started leveling up as a producer, I like was like, okay, you gotta like have some variation, you gotta like do some stuff to the sample, and a little can take you a long way.
Yeah, most definitely. That's kind of like my motto, is a little, because in high school, my music teacher was like, here's a challenge for you. Try to make a beat with only 4 sounds. And that's all I do now, is because it's just, it pushes you in such a unique way.
Oh yeah. And like So what you're talking about with like, changing elements and adding things in the verses, the thing that I like about when you have something as dense as this is it's really easy to make those variations. Like
Oh yeah.
you can one thing that I struggle with is coming up with melodies and stuff like that. Like I can sit down and come up with a chord progression on a synth or whatever, but that's going to take me way longer than somebody who's like really experienced, and so that's why I work with samples a lot of the time. But when you're making your own chord progressions and melodies and stuff like that, you can vary that like directly. You can make it play different notes for a B section.
Yeah.
But if you're working with samples, you can't do that. I mean, you can if you like really work with it, but if you want to have that variation without having the ability to directly change the notes, having a lot of elements that you can add in and take out is a really easy way to get that variation and have it feel like there's a lot of movement.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Like, or even when you sample an actual song, like, not that samples aren't actual songs, but you know what I mean.
But yeah, like
Um,
a full song.
yeah, I like doing that more than pulling a sample from a sample pack or even like creating my own sample, which I do all the time. It's just easier to get those variations because you can just extend the sample and find something new, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And when you're working with something that is like taken from a fully mixed song, a lot of the time they'll have those dense layers built into it. And so you can kind of simulate taking away things and adding them by like
Oh,
just
yeah.
like filtering out like more low end or more high end or something like that.
Yeah, like it's crazy how much like because I've been watching videos about how like Madlib or Dr. Dre or like big producers sample stuff, and it's crazy how they can get a specific part of a sample that they want. Like they have
Mm.
it's like a full song or like a full set, so you have the bass, you have the guitar, you have the brass section, stuff like that, and they're able to like distort the sample enough to where they only have the brass section, the trumpet of the brass section.
Yeah.
It's insane how they don't use the entire like and then they just add stuff to it so they don't have to use the entire sample. They just use specific they make their own stems.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. So nowadays people have AI stem separation, which is like a whole new like level to like production work. Like you can literally take the stems out of a mixed song now. It's not going to be like perfect. There's going to be like artifacting and stuff, but like it's crazy that
That I get why people do that. It makes it easier and stuff like
right.
that. And I'm sure but I don't know, it just kind of takes the fun out of it for me, you
It's
know?
crazy. It's crazy that people are able to do that without using AI. It's crazy that people
Yeah.
were able to just I know the filters to apply and stuff like that to basically make it sound like I did that.
Exactly. It's producers are insane. Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're insane. Like looking at this, like on my screen, like dog, that's insane.
Well, thank you. I I even even as you say like, oh, you're insane at this. I'm like I feel like I am kind of like basic compared to a lot of people that I know. Like I was talking about on stream earlier, I would love to get this beat in front of Sinewave Fox, aka how do you pronounce their name? Is it Helly Healy? Anyway, he is a fucking god at producing rock beats. You should definitely check out some of the stuff he did as Sinewave. Um,
Oh, well,
yeah, yeah, it's like I'm doing this and I'm like, okay, I feel like I did something good. I feel like and I could not have done something like this, a year ago. So I feel like I've definitely like come up a level, but I look at people like Sinewave and I know that there are further levels that I could go, you know?
Yeah, I get exactly what you mean. I go through that. la- I there producer or not, like every month. Like 1 month, I'll be like, I'm the best. Like everyone else sucks in comparison to me. I'm a phenomenal producer. And then like a month later, I'll be like, damn, I kind of suck. No wonder no one wants to use my beats. Like I go through like I just become my worst critic or my biggest fan. And it's
Mm.
unhealthy, but I mean,
Yeah, yeah. It is well, so the trick is like you'll never stop doing that, unfortunately, but the trick
I
is
yeah, I've known I've noticed.
that's just what it's like to be a musician. But the trick is to be able to know why you are feeling that, because when you are feeling, oh, like, oh, I'm not that great of a producer, oh, no one likes my beats, you need to know there's a reason why you're feeling that, and it's going to be like, oh, my mix isn't as clean as something, or I could be adding more variation or something like that. You got to recognize what it is that you're hearing. And then when you're feeling like really positive, like, oh, I'm such a good producer, you got to recognize what strength am I hearing that is um you know that I should lean into. Like, what is it that I did on this that really worked?
Yeah, that's you see, I've tried that, but it always comes back to like I I don't want this to be like a therapy session, but it comes down to two things, like how quickly I can make a beat. Like if I'm able to produce a
mm.
beat really quickly, like in one session, which one session can last like 3 hours, that's quick for me. Like I don't know how long it takes other people to make beats, but most
Well,
of my beats take me like a month to make, just to make a single beat.
uh,
And if I'm able to produce quickly, then it's what's up.
yeah, yeah. I so like theoretically the amount of time it takes you to make a beat shouldn't matter, but from a music business standpoint, getting good at making beats quick is life saving, because you might not be able to, show someone a finished beat, but if you can make someone a beat, especially if they're like asking you like hey, can you make me something like this, if you can have a quick turnaround, that's going to be way more likely to get you like a sale than just like sending somebody finished beats like, hey, do you vibe with this?
Yeah, and that's kind of the difficulty of getting your foot in the door as a producer. Like cuz artists see so many beats all the time. So
Yeah,
it's kind
yeah.
of hard to because you can stand out sonically, but it's kind of hard to stand out when they don't listen.
Yes, that's the thing. It's easy to stand out, but it's hard to have
Get their attention.
yeah, yeah, exactly. I For the sake of having something on going on stream, I'm going to open up a new project and I'm going to see like just on this subject, like, could I make something like what I did kind of quick?
Yeah,
Uh
yeah, go ahead. I'll
I
I'll judge you the whole time.
Please do. Please do. Actually, like, I think the only way that this works as content is if you give give thoughts throughout the process.
Well, if you're gonna have me on stream, you gotta use the sample pack I sent you. You gotta
Okay.
use the sound from that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um let me do Did I put it in my sample library? I probably didn't. Let me fix that real quick.
How's it going, chat? Who's watching? 6 watchers? Wow.
Yeah. I think this sort of podcast style thing could be could be a good thing.
I agree. It's always fun to, and I think beneficial to have someone to bounce off of, and just to make it feel more natural. You know?
Absolutely, because I've definitely did streams where I'm sitting here and I'm the only one to talk to except for chat, and there's like I need to fix the internet out here because there's like a 5-minute delay. So I have to think of things to say, and that suddenly I don't have anything to say.
Yeah, it's like I want to talk all the time, but the moment I put on the spot, like,
Yeah.
I can't think of anything.
Is it the things I have found thing?
Yes, it is.
Okay, sick. I am gonna copy I'm gonna copy this whole like folder.
It's loosely sorted. It's just
Yeah.
kind of what I was feeling at the time, if I considered it a loop or if I considered it like a one shot or whatever.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm gonna load it into my samples folder, and that way it'll be in FL Studio. There we go. Things I have found. All right. Oh, I gotta turn this shit down.
Yeah, some of them are kinda.
Oh, wait. I like that vocal. Oh, that's cool.
That's to a full beat.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting.
I've been trying to use that sample for so long and I can't make anything with it.
Pablo Chopped 163. I take that as a challenge. We're gonna make something with Pablo Chopped 163.
Is there a reason that you put, because I noticed this in a couple of your streams, it seems like you kind of put your samples on your like on random tracks. Like, is there a reason you started with 10 rather than 1?
It's a holdover from when I would produce, I would have like the drums in 1 through 9 and then the melodic stuff in 10 through.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't really help me all that much anymore. Cause a lot of the time I either end up with way more drum samples than 9, or I am using like a pre-constructed beat, and so I only have one channel here, and and then there's just all this empty space. But there was a reason once.
Okay.
All right. First things first, I'm gonna compress this because that one note is like way louder.
Yeah.
But we're gonna. So, did you make this sample?
It's taken from a song, and I've squatched it and stretched it and chopped it.
Okay. It sounds like guitar harmonics. Who else? Which is why part of the reason why I was like, oh, I should totally use this sample is because I feel like, in the vein of what I was producing earlier, or what I had produced earlier, we could totally make something that's really like chuggy, like yeah, let me. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the way Contact 7 is laid out. I might
don't
go.
even know what Contact 7 is.
Well, it's one update beyond Contact 6, and that I used
Okay.
and I used Contact 6 to make all the guitars and drums in the last beat.
That's how I felt switching to the newest FL Studio, because I've been using FL 12 for almost 10 years. And then I switched to FL 20 or whatever the latest one is. And I'm like, everything is at the wrong spot.
Yeah, it's a little weird, although I've definitely gotten used to FL 21. But there was definitely a moment where I was, what the
Yeah, you're
fuck?
not sharing your screen anymore.
It killed itself.
Committed toaster bath.
I think it's because of Contact. Like the last time something crashed, it was in a project with a bunch of Contact stuff. Oh my god.
Maybe it's just a really like CPU heavy thing.
It's very hard drive heavy.
Okay.
Cuz it's all samples. They got
that makes sense.
okay. And we get back. Maybe. All right. I'll just save often.
It's a good idea.
Okay, we're gonna put this in.
Who's your favorite producer?
Favorite producer? That's tough.
You can give me top 3 if that's easier.
I really like self-produced Aesop Rock, cuz
Oh yeah.
he like has that old school style, but he's able to make it sound really dense and layered and stuff like that.
Yeah, I completely agree. I didn't even think of him when I was thinking of the question. I forgot he did The Impossible Kid.
Yeah, he 100% deserves to be in the conversation.
Another producer that's in the same vein as Aesop Rock, and it makes sense, is LP.
Oh yeah, for sure. LP, I would say LP isn't in my top 3 because I think his beats sometimes sound a little like how do I describe what I'm saying? Like you can see the strings, you can see behind the curtain. Like I hear a synth and I'm like, "Oh, I like that sounds like an old synth."
You mean.
But
I get what you mean, yeah.
But he's definitely really good.
Now, LP is my number 1.
Hell yeah. God, it would be really tough for me to like. I'd have to narrow down like the scope of the question to really answer it, because there's like I could say Aesop Rock, and then I could also say like fucking what's her name? The hyper pop, she just did that concept album. Fuck. What's her name? Underscores. Like if we're saying like producers of all genres, my top 3 would be like Aesop Rock, Underscores, and like Skrillex, you know?
It's good to have diversity because mine's LP, Madlib, and RZA. Like it's all just like boom bap guys. Well, not as much LP, but they're kind of the same type of producer.
Yeah, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with like having a style.
Not sharing your, by the way. I don't know if you've done with that or.
It's still not sharing. Let me try this one more time. It probably went away because I because it committed. All right. So here's what I've got. I've got this guitar preset.
You're sharing your Discord screen.
Am I?
Yeah, it's not sharing FL.
Something is not right. It should be sharing FL.
Okay, there we go.
All right, so the thing about Kontakt is it doesn't really let you play like individual notes. You have to sort of pick patterns. Let me see if I can find a pattern that works. That's doing too much.
Yeah.
Maybe that could work. But I don't want it to. There we go. Oh, that's as low as it'll go. Okay. I mean, honestly, I may just sort of like have this riff on that one chord. Let's see. How do I make this work with? I think I gotta take that off, and then let's see. Okay. I think I've got an idea. Oh, that's actually.
This plugin goes crazy.
I guess I'm just gonna leave that space there. And then let me start adding some drums.
So you use the same plugin for your drums too?
Well, so Kontakt is just a Rompler, and then you load in different libraries.
Okay.
Oh, I got it. Actually. Yeah, this could totally, like, I feel like you'd basically.
It'd sound if the sample was pitched down an octave.
Let's find out. Let's see if I. Well, let's just. It's not as present because it's basically just a sine wave, like.
Yeah. I don't know. I felt like I should give something.
No, I feel you. You know. This is cool, but this is like the idea that I have in my head would take like way too long to put together. Like this basically just needs like a shit ton of layers. It you know, basically it sounds like an intro. And then it's got to like go into something that just explodes, you know?
Yeah, I see the vision.
But I think it's cool. Like it's something I would use, which is like it's a weird sample, but like I think you can totally turn this into something that you know is musical.
Is song.
Yeah. Like, fuck. I'm just gonna like see if I can add like one more thing.
Banjo. It's a banjo.
I don't think I have a banjo, but
There was a period where I kept trying to make beats with a banjo and I just couldn't.
I mean, that could just like repeat the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Like, actually, I need to label these patterns. And I don't like the way that comes. Yeah, I'm actually not fucking with the way that one comes either. This is a very weird plugin to work with, because it's samples, so you can't really go in and change like the exact rhythms, because you know a guy played this.
Yeah. Shout out that guy.
Shout out to whoever did the contact samples, I guess.
It's crazy that just how because what you're doing is so different from me. Like, I need each drum sample to be on a different track, and I need it all to be in different patterns, and I need everything to be colored a certain way to how it sounds, and I need everything different. It's just not that it's bothering me, it's just different to see.
I get what you're saying. It's like it sounds like you're very organized, but when I make beats, like if I'm in the zone, I will not have a single thing labeled. Which I know will bug a lot of people. Ah, fuck. I think for an explosive chorus, keep going instead of having that pause. Maybe shit, I deleted that.
I think even faster, where that pause was, I think like double the kicks. Like really fast, yeah.
Yeah, that could totally be something. All right, I think I gotta stop myself because if I got some shit to do. It's been a 2-hour stream, but this was interesting. I legitimately kind of want to keep working on this beat. Like this could be something that is a song, you know?
Yeah, I see the vision, like I said.
Okay, what anime character would this be about?
Oh, don't ask me. Don't ask me.
Chat, this guy does not watch anime.
I don't watch anything.
That's a criminal offense. We're gonna have to put you
I have
away.
nothing against anime. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I know. I know.
After me.
I think. Let's see. Let me open up Streamlabs real quick. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I'd like to thank everybody who watched or is watching, and anybody who stops by on the VOD on YouTube. What thoughts do I have to leave off of? Stream Outlier.
Stream Outlier.
Stream QL's music. Especially the most recent. That music video thing is still the most recent thing you've done, right?
I did a Rap God remix and a
Oh, that's
Denzel
right.
Curry remix.
That's right. Well, check out the remixes too, but also definitely check out the music video. That shit was sick.
Grendel. Check out Grendel.
Check out Grendel. And look out for new music coming soon. I'd have a song that I'm planning on dropping before the Elden Ring metalcore thing, but also look out for the Elden Ring metalcore thing. Elden Core Metal Ring.
Fire title.
Elden Core Metal Ring. And I don't know, just be cool and free Palestine. Peace out.